Hello, everybody. Today it's round 5 of the 2016 Republican primary spinner battle. And so far, number 1 has been seriously unlucky. It claimed Ben Carson last time. So we're hoping to have another exciting round. I appreciate all the comments. Hopefully your pick survives and you get just a little bit of entertainment out of this. We're down to 8. One of them is going to go home. But first, we've got to get to the spins. And as always, we start in Alaska. Here comes spin number 1 with 3 electoral votes. And that is number 1. Carly Fiorina, unlucky 1, starts off with a win. A lot of spins to go. Let's go to Hawaii. Here comes another 4 votes. And we've got 6. That's going to be Chris Christie. He takes the lead as we go up to Washington. We've got another 12 votes here. And that is number 2, and that's going to be Mike Huckabee making a splash in Washington. The next state, it's Oregon. There's lucky 7 electoral votes here. Also, Mike Huckabee picking that state up. The next spin is going to tell us who has the massive cushion. It's California at its 55 electoral votes. Here's the spin. Pretty much a pass to the next round. And that is, wow, number 2 again, Mike Huckabee. 3 in a row. Let's see if he can make it 4 on Nevada. 6 more votes here. That is number 3. Somebody else in on the action? That's going to be Rick Santorum. How about Idaho? How about 4 electoral votes? And how about number 3 again, Santorum? How about the next state? It's Utah. It has 6 electoral votes. And that is number 8. That's going to be former governor of Virginia, Jim Gilmore. The next state, it's Arizona. It has 11 votes. And we've got number 5. That's DT Donald Trump. Next state, Montana, 3 electoral votes. That is going to go to number 2. That's going to be Huckabee with his 4th state already. Next, it's Wyoming. Another 3 votes here. Who wants them? 7. J.K. John Kasich. Next, it's Colorado. 9 electoral votes. Who's going to get them? That's 6. Chris Christie with his 2nd state. Next, New Mexico. Here comes 5 more electoral votes. Number 5. Trump picking up his 2nd state next to Arizona. Now we go to the Dakotas. We've got North Dakota. 3 votes on the table. Number 6, Chris Christie with another state. How about South Dakota? Anybody want another 3 electoral votes? It's going to be 8. Jim Gilmore. The next spin is Nebraska at large. We've got 2 votes. And we've got number 6, Chris Christie. Next, Nebraska's 1st congressional district with 1 electoral vote. That is number 5. It's going to Donald Trump. Next, Nebraska's 2nd. 1 more electoral vote. That is number 1, Carly Fiorina. Next, Nebraska's 3rd. Last vote out of Nebraska, coming to number 7, John Kasich. Now we go to Kansas. 6 more electoral votes for the taking. Coming to number 1, Carly Fiorina. How about Oklahoma? 7 electoral votes. Who's going to get them? Number 4, that's Jeb. Jeb Bush making his debut on round 5. That means everybody in on the action as we go down to Texas. 38 electoral votes. Right now, Huckabee with a commanding lead. Everybody else is fair game. Here's the spin. There's a ton of votes here. Who's going to get them? That is 7. It's John Kasich picking up the Lone Star State. So Kasich with a cushion as we go up to Minnesota with its 10 electoral votes. That is 6. Chris Christie. Next state, it's Iowa. It has 6 electoral votes. Who's going to get them? It's going to be Christie going back to back. The next state, it's Missouri. 10 more electoral votes in the Show Me State. Number 2. Mike Huckabee expands his lead. Next, Arkansas. Here's Huckabee's home state. He doesn't really need it, but let's see what happens. That is 7. It's John Kasich with another state. Now we go to Louisiana. We've got 8 more votes, all the way down at the Gulf. And that is number 3, close to the line, but that's going to be Santorum. The next spin is Wisconsin. We've got yet another 10 electoral votes. Up for grabs. Who's going to get them? 5. Donald Trump. He's got them. Next day, we could double those 10 electoral votes and go to 20 in Illinois. Lot of votes. Who's getting them? 8. Jim Gilmore. He swipes Illinois as we go to Michigan. We've got 16 more votes on the table. Number 2, Mike Huckabee. Next, Indiana has 11 electoral votes. And that is number 3. It's going to be Rick Santorum. Now we go to the bluegrass state of Kentucky. It has 8 EVs, and that is going to be claimed by number 6, Chris Christie. Next, it's Tennessee. Here's another 11 votes coming to somebody. That's going to be Santorum. Next, Mississippi, 6 electoral votes. And those are going to go in the Chris Christie column. Christie with another state. As we go to Alabama, here's another 9 electoral votes. That is 5. It's going to Donald Trump. The next state, it's Florida, and we've got a whopping 29 electoral votes. Jeb Bush was governor here, and he's in last place right now. So he's looking for a 4. Second to last place is yet again number 1, Carly Fiorina. Let's see what happens. Here's the spin. Could be a game changer. That is number 7. It's going to former governor of Ohio, John Kasich. Next, it's Georgia. Here comes 16 electoral votes. Number 3, Rick Santorum. Next, South Carolina, with its 9 electoral votes. That is 2. Mike Huckabee with another state. Now we've got another Carolina. It's North Carolina. There's a good amount of votes here. We've got 15, and they're going to John Kasich, number 7. Now we go to Kasich's home state of Ohio. Here's 18 electoral votes. Who's going to get them? Number 5, Donald Trump. He's got them. Next state, it's West Virginia. Here's another 5 votes. Who's going to get them? 3, Rick Santorum. Next, we go all the way to the corner. We've got Maine at large. And that means 2 electoral votes are at stake. And they're going to be won by number 2, Mike Huckabee. He's got Maine at large as we go to Maine's 1st congressional district. There's just 1 electoral vote here, but it's going to number 7, John Kasich. Next, Maine's 2nd. 1 more electoral vote, number 2, Mike Huckabee having a really nice night here. Let's go next door to New Hampshire. We've got 4 electoral votes, and they're going to be snagged by number 8, Jim Gilmore. How about Vermont? 3 electoral votes. Who's going to grab these? That is number 7, John Kasich. Now we've got a huge state. It's New York. It has 29 votes. And right now this is shaping up to be a battle for the bottom between Carly Fiorina and Jeb Bush. Both of them got to put up some states. There's still time left, but it's starting to run low. Here comes the spin. A lot on the line right here. Number 1, Carly Fiorina. Big move at the right time. She picks up New York. That means Jeb Bush is on the bottom with only 7, and he has to win multiple states at this point. We've had some exciting finishes before. Maybe we'll get another one. Let's do Massachusetts. Here comes the Bay State. Number 1, Carly Fiorina. Number 1, not so unlucky as of the last couple spins. Next, it's Connecticut. 7 votes. That is number 6, Chris Christie. He picks it up as we go to Rhode Island. Here's another 4 electoral votes at stake. That is right on the line, but number 1, Carly Fiorina, with another state. 3 out of 4 for Fiorina. New Jersey is next. Chris Christie's home state. He's probably safe, but you never know. Let's give these 14 electoral votes to somebody. That is number 7, John Kasich, as he goes over 100. Next, it's Delaware. Here comes 3 more electoral votes. Number 4, that is Jeb Bush. It's not a lot. He'll take it, though. Next, it's Maryland. Here comes 10 more votes. Bush looking for another 4. Look at that. He's got it. Right in time. Still trailing, but he's moving in the right direction. Next, Washington, D.C. 3 more electoral votes. Here's the spin. Number 5, Donald Trump. He claims D.C. Anything goes in the spinner battle as we go to Pennsylvania. Second to last spin. Jeb Bush, trailing Jim Gilmore by 13. He's got to win at least one of these 2 states. Here's the spin for PA. Who's going to get it? It's not a 4, it's an 8. And that is going to Jim Gilmore. And that actually seals the deal for Jeb Bush. The last spin is Virginia. Bush can't catch anybody at this point. So let's do the last spin. Let's see who's going to get a little bit of icing on top. And that is number 1, Carly Fiorina. So the winner this time, it's Mike Huckabee with 115. John Kasich right behind him with 110. Third place is number 1, Carly Fiorina. Down at the bottom, Jeb Bush. He's got 20 electoral votes. That's not enough for the next round, so we're going to say so long and send him back to Florida. Second to last place was Jim Gilmore with 53. Third from the bottom, Chris Christie with 55. So a lot of suspense, a lot of action. Jeb tried to make a comeback. It didn't pan out after Gilmore put up Pennsylvania. But that concludes round 5, so let me know in the comments. Did your pick make it to the next round? What do you think of this map? Hopefully you had a nice time. Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.